And for all the others who are interested, yes, the CSME can lead to residency. Residency with the CSME is not automatic. You have to be in the country for 5 years. Welcome back to my channel. This is Choices by Kim, and today is another beautiful day. My last video that I did, I told myself that that was the last video that I'm going to do talking about the CSME. Unfortunately, I was wrong. Someone asked if the CSME can lead to residency. The answer to that is yes, the CSME can lead to residency. In my previous videos, there was this buzzing, humming noise. That humming noise was actually my fridge. Wow. My laptop now. So many distractions. There are so many distractions. As I was saying, that humming noise that you was hearing in the video, I was always saying to myself, why the videos sound like that? I'm saying maybe because I'm close to the road, and due to the fact that vehicles passing back and forth, maybe because of that, or other people in the environment doing something. That is what I was saying. I never thought about the fridge or the refrigerator, as some people would say. I was using a mic, so I said maybe it was the mic that is causing this humming sound in the video. Yes, I was aware of it, but I didn't say anything. Thanks to the person who pointed out to me. I know there were other persons who thought to themselves, why they're hearing that humming sound. It's actually 2 or 3 days ago I realized that it is the fridge, because my background sometimes it's so noisy. Sometimes I don't even know what is causing the noise. Going forward, I have a temporary solution, and that is to unplug the fridge whenever I am making videos. No, I don't live in a big apartment, so it's not like I can go to one section of the house or go to the downstairs or the upstairs. No, nothing like that. It is a small space. And if you're here from day one, I always talking about I live in a small space, and everything that I have, which is 2 suitcases, should fit in the small space. That was a little housekeeping matters, but before I get into the topic of today, I'm asking you guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to check out my channel. If you're a simple person like me, just take things one day at a time, and you don't live your life in the fast lane and to please others, welcome to this channel. Me talking about the CSME. So a lot of persons didn't know about the CSME, they didn't know what it entails, they didn't know how to go about it, and persons were talking about, you only talk about the CSME as it relates to job and migrating. Yes, that is what I talk about mostly. As I said before, my conversation, or I choose this topic based on things that I know persons are going through right now, and based on conversations that I've overheard where persons talk about staying in the country illegal, persons getting into business marriages just to travel in and out of the country. So I am like, why do you have to do that when you can get a CSME? Yes, there are other aspects that involve the CSME, and there are other aspects about the CSME. So don't get me wrong, please. There's much more to it, and I do know. For the person who asked the question, and for all the others who are interested, yes, the CSME can lead to residency. I'm going to go on the website, and I'm going to copy and paste whatever information I can paste in the video, because as I said before, I still do not know how to record my screen on my laptop and edit. I still do not master that part of recording. I have my computer here with me, and I am on the government site, which is National Security. That's the National Security website of Trinidad and Tobago. As usual, I will leave the link in the description for you to go there and do additional reading. Remember, just bear in mind that I am not an immigration lawyer nor consultant. I do not work with immigration. I just do a basic job. I work in a factory. I am just sharing vital information, things that I am aware of, and things that is in public space, which is the internet. There are different ways to get residencies in every country, and every country is different, and every country have different ways how they process their application. You can use your CSME to get residency. You can use your work permit. If your parents are Trinidadian and you were born outside of the country, your parents can apply for residency for you. And of course, you can get residency by marriage. I am going to talk about residency with the CSME. Residency with the CSME is not automatic. You have to be in the country for 5 long years. 5 years before you can think about residency using the CSME. In all fairness, a lot of us, when we go to other countries, and Trinidad and Tobago is no different, we are in the country for more than 5 years. If you can spend 5 years or more illegal in a country, I am saying to you, first get a CSME, then you come into the country, ensure that you're working, that's number one. And once you're working and you're paying your taxes, after 5 years, you can apply for your residency. And of course, you have to be in good health. When you become a resident, most likely you will enjoy most of the benefits apart from voting. Here in Trinidad and Tobago, sometimes when you're doing business, most business places are asking for Trinidad and Tobago ID card. So if you become a resident, you can get Trinidad and Tobago's ID card. And that ID card is just like your voter's ID card, or voter's ID as we would call it in Jamaica. So after you go on the website, there is a PDF link, and with that PDF link it says work permit for Trinidad and Tobago CSME certificate, and that is the second item or the second PDF link on the document or on the website. This section of the website contains a small amount of information. After you click on that, it will take you to the PDF form, and it is a one-page form or a one-page document. It is not a lot of information that you have to provide. It is basically giving you the steps and how you should go about it to apply for your residency. That's how powerful the CSME is. More powerful than your business marriage. I am just providing information based on what is on the website, but what you can do if you're interested as well, you can visit the Ministry of National Security, or you can visit the Immigration Department. If you're in another CARICOM country, you can also do the same thing. Go to immigration and they will advise you further or accordingly. You will need your birth certificate, and if you have children and you want to apply for your children, well, first you have to apply for yourself before you can think about your children. So first you would need your birth certificate, and you will need your CSME. So your CSME can work, or your work permit. But I am not talking about the work permit today. I am talking about the CSME. So you need a copy of your CSME along with the original, and you also need a job letter. If you're self-employed, you need the registration of your business or your company, and of course you need proof of income, and you need the original and the copy of these documents. If you're working for somebody, you need a job letter, and you know a job letter will tell you how long you're working for the company. In most job letter it will tell you your income, and it will tell you your position in the company. And I will say to you, whatever you're submitting to immigration, ensure that you have a copy for yourself, so you will know exactly whatever you submitted to them. You don't have to think about your if or but or maybe. Once you submit something, ensure that you keep a copy. And of course you need bank statement. You cannot say that you're applying for residency and you don't have money to support yourself in the country. That would not work. So you need a bank statement with money. I don't know how much money they are referring to or how much it would be, but you need a bank statement. If you're self-employed, you need to produce all your relevant documentation for your business, your registration of your business, and of course, a bank statement for your business. If you're married, you need to provide your marriage certificate, and likewise, if you're divorced, you need to provide your divorce certificate. Your passport, you have to ensure that your passport is not expired, and you need to provide the buyer detail, the front part of your passport with all your information and your picture. That part is considered to be the buyer data page. When you take your passport to immigration for them to stamp indefinite entry, you need to also take your passport, show that to them, and photocopy that indefinite stamp that is in the passport, and so they will know that, listen, you get indefinite entry on this day and this year. It is now 5 years, so you're qualified, or it is now over the 5 years. So it shows that you're qualified based on that criteria to apply for the residency. You need a police certificate or a police certificate of character, and you need one from here in Trinidad and Tobago and one from your country of birth, wherever that is. I'm referring to the CSME, so it must be within CARICOM. Don't forget that. And they said it should be valid for 3 months. So anything over 3 months would not work. You also need 4 passport size pictures to go along with your application, and you need to pay a fee to process your application, and you need to show proof that you're paying your taxes. This is how the government makes money, when you and I and other persons pay their taxes. And most of all, the government don't want it to be a liability in the country, so you have to do a medical. They wanted to know that you're fit or you're healthy before they will proceed to give you this residency. I had to do a medical to get my CSME here in Trinidad and Tobago, because likewise, the government or immigration authority, they want to know that I don't have any medical complications that would be a threat to the country's resources. So basically, these are the items that you need to apply for residency using the CSME. It went on to say that interviews are conducted between the hours of 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. Any document in foreign language must be translated in English by CUSTAT or UE at the Department of Language. We're referring to CARICOM. All the countries in CARICOM are English-speaking countries, so therefore you don't need to translate any documents. The interviewer will advise you. If there are any other documents that you need to submit, they'll tell you how to do it or how to go about it. So as you can see, guys, it is not a difficult process. I don't want to say it take forever, but it might take some time for them to approve these things. Based on my experience, waiting on things to approve longer than expected. But I have a lot of competition on the outside, and I still try to make this video, so when it is not the fridge, it is something else. But most important thing is that I try. I know I'm doing a good job. It's just for me to get discovered by more persons. Whatever you have to do, I'm asking you as usual to do your research and to do your due diligence. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to check out my videos. And I will see you in the next video. Adios.